Okay, so welcome back to lecture once again, guys. Now in this lecture I'll be talking about common string based inbuilt functions. So there are so many functions which is available inside MySQL and even inside other SQL system with respect to a string, so which you can try to use to do any kind of a string manipulation. So let's try to understand those functions, guys, in a practical manner, obviously, because this is how I teach all the time. So so let's try to open up one SQL book, and here, so what we can do, we can start executing this one. So one by one, I'll be talking about all of this function, by the way. So there is a function called as string based. All the string based function I'll be talking about in this one. So select, there is a function called as CONCAT. Yeah, there is a function called as CONCAT. Now, as we all know that concatenation is going to combine to a string, right? 2, 3 or multiple string, it is going to combine. So here, if I'm going to write a Euron and then comma, then a space, and then like a comma, and not this one, comma, and then if I'm going to write plus plus over here, right? So here we have three string. One portion is this, one portion is this, and one portion is this. Now, if I'm going to execute it, I will be able to get Euron and then a space and then plus, because Euron and then a space and then plus. This is what I have done. So concatenation is going to concatenate all the string that you are going to pass over here. You can try to keep a string with the single quotes or maybe a double quotes as I am keeping, and it is not going to complain. It's completely fine. It is going to work well for all of you. Now, there is another function called as upper. So there is another function called as upper basically. So you can try to use this upper to convert any of the string into an uppercase as a function name suggests. Again, I'm not suggesting that you should remember all the function, but yeah. So you should know about this at least for once in a lifetime. So here select upper, and here is something that I'm able to receive. Then there is a function called as select lower. So we have upper, we have a lower. Now let's suppose I have E capital, Euron. Now what it will do, so it will try to convert everything into a lower cases. So execute, and as you can see, so E is now available into a lower case, as simple as that. Now there is a function called as select select, and then there is a function called as length function. So length function, it is going to basically return the length of the string. I believe I have already talked about that even in my previous lecture. So this is a string function which is going to return the length of the data. So length is equals to 5. So yeah, 5 byte it is trying to return. Now there is a function called as substring. So select substring. Yeah, select substring. Now what this function is going to return, by the way, so this is going to return a substring, as the name suggests, by the way, over here, right? So let's suppose if I'm going to pass a SQL SQL masters over here, and then if I'm going to pass over here like a 5, right? 5 over here. So what it will do, it is going to sub the string. So meaning is 0, 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, so substring means from a fifth place onwards, right? From a fifth place onwards, it will start showing you the data. This is what this substring is going to do. So it is going to like extract a subset of the string. Now, here there is another way of using this substring. So I can try to even write in this way. So start from 5 and then go till 8. Yeah. Go till 8. Now if I'm going to execute it, so masters, it is trying to give me, which doesn't looks correct to me. So substring, sorry, so I can try to say that start from 1 and then go till 4. Let me do that. And let's see. So start from 1, go till 4. Yeah, this is working correctly. So basically what I'm trying to say over here is that start from the first index and then go till 4. This is what I'm trying to say. Let's suppose if I'm writing 0, so there is nothing at 0, right? So it is not able to even start. So it is starting from basically 1 and then it will try to go till 4, and then it is trying to give you the data. So this is what this substring is going to perform for any one of us. Yeah. Then there is something called as select, replace, And don't try to remember anything, guys. It's fine. So all these functions are available in all the programming languages, as well as it's available inside the SQL. So replace, now replace is going to replace something, right? So let's suppose here I have written that learn SQL by doing practical, yeah. And let's suppose I would like to replace this by. So by is available over here. So learn SQL. So I would like to replace this with the space, by the way, right? So I don't want to keep over here. So I just want to replace by with this particular one, without a space. So here, if I'm going to execute it, so you will be able to find out that it has removed a by. So I'm just trying to replace it, just like replace works in any other places. In a similar manner, I'm trying to do the same thing. Okay, now there is a string based function called as trim. So trim, trim is a function. Now trim is going to basically trim a space around a text. For example, so there is a space, then there is a space, and then this. Now if I'm going to call trim on top of this one, it is going to remove a leading and a trailing space. Simple. It is going to remove the leading and the trailing space. As simple as that. Now, so there is something called as select left, left. It's not lead, left, left. Now, so if I'm going to write my name over here, and then if I'm going to say that 4, right, 4 in this particular place and execute it, so it is going to, right, so it is going to extract a left 4 character. It is going to extract basically a left 4 character. Now, same thing, I can try to use it with a right. So here, instead of left, I can try to write RIGST, right. And what it will do, so again, just a reverse flip side of this, this one, yeah. So NSHU. So NSHU, this is the 4 things which it is trying to extract out of this one. So this is what left and right is going to work. So whether it is going to basically extract the data from a left side or maybe from a right side. Now, there is something called as LPAD and RPAD. So let's talk about that. So select LPAD, padding basically. It's called as padding, by the way. So padding means adding some sort of a data. So when I'm calling LPAD, which simply means that left padding, right? Left padding. For example, so if I have given SUDH over here, and then I'm trying to say that try to pad 4 digit and with basically what? So with 0, try to do a padding. So what it will do? So it will try to, okay, so 4 I have written, right? And then pad it with, maybe I can write 4. Let me execute. Okay, so nothing is happening. Why? Ideally, it should pad a data on a left hand side. Okay, so I think it's, let me give 8. Yeah, so now it's padding. So see, 4, it was not working because of the string length. The string length itself was like a 4. So padding means this is going to occupy 8 space, right? Total number of 8 space it is going to occupy. It's very simple to the Pythonic function, I believe, because same kind of a things even we try to do in case of Python. So here it is trying to occupy 8 space. Now this data is going to take 4 space, and in remaining 4 space, it is going to fill it with 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. As simple as that. Now, so similar to this LPAD, so we have basically a RPAD as well. So right padding. So add some data in a right side. Yeah. So add some sort of a data on a right side. So just reverse of that. So it is going to occupy 8 space. And 4 space is been occupied by SUDH, and the rest of the space was left, and it has replaced that with the 1. Yeah, it has replaced with the 1. Now, so there is something called as repeat. So select 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 repeat. So what repeat is going to do? Just repeat the data set, as simple as that. So let's suppose if I'm writing SQL over here, and then if I'm trying to say that repeat 4 times. So it is going to repeat it basically 4 times. As you can see, SQL, it is able to repeat it multiple times, as I have mentioned over here. So these are some of the common function which is available inside a SQL, and eventually you all will be able to see it if someone else has written a query or if you are going to write a query. So sometime you are going to use it, and just like any other programming language, whether you are programming in Java, maybe R, maybe like Python, you will be able to find out this kind of inbuilt functions. So similarly, even inside this SQL, so this inbuilt functions are given to you, and you can try to use it as per your ease, as per your need. So with that, guys, thank you so much everyone. Take care, and see you again in my next lecture.